Counting down toward the kickoff here at the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He was brought down by Christian Harris. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4. McKee. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain of 17 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll decide to keep this once more. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. The Aussie Super Bowl champ Jordan Mailata guilty there. From the gun, here's McKee. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, McKee. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throwing is McKee. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
I think this decision clearly comes to the fact that this head coach, he has a ton of confidence in his quarterback, understanding he's going to make the right decision in the right moment. And in this case, starts out as a passer, quickly decides to turn into a runner. He's able to pick up the first down.
They'll run the counter with Barkley, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now it's McKee. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is It makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run.
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Jake Elliott
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tyler Goodson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On play action, here's Hurts. He's got that to the rookie wideout from Georgia. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll step up and run, and he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
They'll run with Robinson, and he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal, as we are ready to get back underway. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Try a jet sweep. He's inside the 40, and he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. It is a big play for the Eagles. It covers 51 yards.
First down.
If you call a jet sweep at the wrong time, he's getting plastered in the backfield. But if you call it at the right time, Mike, he'll hit them just as hard and pick up huge yardage. This clearly the right time to call it.
That's to the sideline and hauled in by Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's McKee. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return is Goodson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end going right. Hurts to the air on 1st down. He keeps it himself. And he will give himself up at the end of that one.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap, And they'll give it to Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 yards.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, here's Hurts. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They had that field goal on the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. So 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. Play fake, now McKee to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Divine Diablo in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense. So give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
Now McKee. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Hurts to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. That's the safety, Marcus Epps, who brings him down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
He's going to keep it himself. And a nice run, sliding to a halt. A pickup of 9.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
London brought in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On first down, it's Hurts. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch, and instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Going up top. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Atlanta. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a four vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
14, Eagles 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Pierce for the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw is McKee. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
Third down, they need 5. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Falcons offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
He'll step up and run this. And a nice run. It'll be close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Devin Tompkins on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down by Marcus Epps. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. The man in motion is Zacchaeus. Hurts using the pop pass. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Nolan Smith. Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Third and 9. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He was taken down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll go again with Robinson. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
With a 48-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Falcons getting their punter out there. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Eagles offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's McKee. to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Out of the gun, McKee. Moving outside the pocket. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
This just kills you as a defensive coordinator. Here you are thinking you're going to get a 3-and-out, get off the field, pick up some momentum for your team, and you allow the quarterback to get loose with his legs, and he's able to pick up just enough on third down to convert, and now you got to go back out and defend a fresh set of downs.
Now Barkley, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Man in motion is Smith. Off play action, it's McKee. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
To the left side and taken in by Smith. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now it's McKee. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
They're trying to hit him with a screen. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Again, it's McKee. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. But it looks like the Eagles are able to corral it, so Philly will retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Hopkins to return it. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. They're fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, He's able to shed his block and make the play.
Here's a 3rd and 10. London brought in motion. 3rd down. Here's Hurts out of the gun. He's going to look for the home run ball. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. Complete, and he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's McKee. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23
They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll motion a tight end right. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing is McKee. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. On the return is Goodson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over possession of the football. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a two-score game on this drive. First down and 10. London brought in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
At the 19-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Tight end motioning left. And here's Bijan.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Now Robinson, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On second down, Hurts. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hurts gonna hold on to this one. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's gonna come up short. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. The man in motion is Zacchaeus. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. For the end zone, but it's batted away and incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
3rd and goal for Hurts. And that is incomplete. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So, here are the Eagles down by 11. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. They have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with. But they've got to score twice, so they need to go quick. This is 1st and 10. McKee. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
17 yards.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He gets that to Brown. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now McKee. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
A loss of a yard on the
That's a
play.
prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
He'll get this one complete to Brown. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here later.
Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. Quick throw on a slant, taken in by Smith. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 22-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. To the air again, McKee. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing again is McKee. He'll get that out to Barkley.
A great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now 2nd and 4. Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Back to throw is McKee. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Philadelphia, good night.